Hey guys, $10 a gram. Weighed at 1.5, and I also got butter. Here on global television.
You'd never know it, but most of these people are breaking the law, and the law enforcement doesn't seem to mind.
How are the sales going?
Oh, wicked.
Yeah?
Pocket full of money, it's going awesome.
Tens of thousands of people pack the streets around the Vancouver Art Gallery for 420, the annual celebration of cannabis culture. But it's not just a love-in fueled by copious amounts of pot. There is a political point, too.
If you chose to go an hour south, you'd be able to possess marijuana freely. And that's a place making progress, and that's what we need here.
Jodie Emery, wife of Marc Emery, known as the Prince of Pot, is running in the provincial election. Her main platform, no surprise, the regulation of the marijuana market. That's technically under the purview of the federal government, but support for reform seems to be growing. A poll this week commissioned by a group of doctors, police, politicians and academics shows nearly 3/4 of British Columbians want to see testing of regulations.
We know prohibition isn't working. It costs us billions in enforcement, and we're providing billions of dollars in revenue to underground organized crime. So it's a failed policy, and most people know that. But action has to be taken in Parliament.
In the last 6 months, both Washington State and Colorado have legalized pot, and that has added even more fuel to the debate on this side of the border. Some BC companies specializing in hydroponic supplies have seen a huge jump in business and even more acceptance of marijuana going mainstream.
A lot of the people here, I think, have, kind of opened up their minds and kind of spoken out a bit more towards it due to the fact that it has become legal in USA and whatnot.
In Terrace, lottery winner Bob Erb has pledged upwards of $1 million of his windfall to support legalizing marijuana. He also donated more than $120,000 to 420 rallies across the country. The local NDP candidate has come out in support of a provincial referendum on the issue.
As a province and as a government, we can have lots of benefit from the revenue from it. We can use those tax dollars to do lots of good things that we need to do in our society.
So far, the leaders of the provincial Liberals and NDP have avoided tackling the issue head-on, pointing the finger at Ottawa instead. But ask anyone here, and they'll tell you it's just a matter of time.
You know what I always say? When you're in the forest and you're chopping down a tree, and you get to that point, you stand back, you hear a crack. Dear, that crack has happened. And that's what's happened with legalization of cannabis. That tree is falling and there's nothing you can do. It's here and we're here to stay.
Elaine Young, Global News.